Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures.
Yeah, so really when it comes to obstacles, the only ones I've done is Newbsanity,
Okay, yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's a pretty damn good place to start. I think
right?
I think honestly, like leaving there, obstacles are some depending on where you go are easier in other places
hmm
too. You
hmm
don't have to deal with like rip curl and other places.
Yeah,
So was this Noob Sanity's first Last Man Standing event?
I think so. I think it was their first last man standing. They've done the ultra before
Right.
with 3 laps of the gauntlet and 3 laps of the ravine. Um, but this, I believe it's their first last man standing.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
I saw this on the calendar. I'm like, if I can't make it out to this, I definitely want to have someone on the show to talk about it because Last Man Standing is a fun spin on the ultra format, and especially adding obstacle course race obstacles to the lap, like that's very, very fun and unique. So can you tell me a bit about how the event was set up?
So Jarrett offered 2 different categories. The first one is every hour on the hour, and the course was just slightly under 3 miles. I think it was 2.9 miles. And then, of course, it had a ton of obstacles. It had Rip Curl, it had um, the wreck bag. It had a bunch of different obstacles in it. But then he also offered a 2-hour option. So you would run a lap every other hour.
Okay.
So that's what I chose. I chose the 2-hour option because I don't have real great speed yet, but I do have really good endurance. Like I'm actually great at endurance. So I knew if I did the 2-hour option, then I could go all day. Whereas if I only did the 1-hour option, I'd probably done after like 3.
Okay.
Um, so because my long-term goal is ultra division, I wanted to be able to go all day. So I chose the 2-hour option with the original goal of only doing 6 laps and being done at 12 hours then, because it's every other hour.
Right.
But then somewhere along the way, I saw some of the top girls were dropping out. And I was like, oh, if I do 7 laps, I could beat this person. And then I was like, but if I do 8, I can do this. And so I just kept going and I felt really good. Like I felt strong. I felt great. And so then it was down to the last 4 guys. And I was like, can you guys get me 3 more laps? Because the other rule was the winner has to be from the 1 hour. So
Uh,
when the winner from the 1 hour is crowned, then the 2-hour people are done racing.
oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So my time was dependent on the top runners from the first, which was Ryan,
I
who's a
know.
beast. Yeah.
Uh,
And CJ, who is amazing. And
yes.
Jamie is phenomenal. And then there's this new kid up there named Paul Clark. He got fourth,
Okay, I
but
don't know him.
he's really fast. He did amazing. He did great. So at the end, it was those 4 guys and me, and I'm like, guys, I need 3 more laps to win this. And they're like, that's 6 for us. Like, we're not going to promise you 6. So I ended up getting 2 more laps. And CJ was kind of like, I think I'm going to be done. So Ryan had to do his victory lap. And so then I ended up finishing with 9 laps, which tied for Sarah with Sarah.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty fantastic. I
yeah.
so I enjoy multi-lap courses a lot, but the last man standing events kind of intimidate me for that exact reason of I am very slow too. And I have great endurance, but I'm when you're slow and you get a little bit slower, you get a lot closer to that cutoff. So I am glad that they had a like 2 hour version, which in some way is almost harder because 1 hour version you go, 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 go. But
Mm-hmm.
every 2 hours, your body has time to like recover a little bit. And it's like, what do you mean? It has to start up all over again. So that's an added difficulty. How did you deal with that?